It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has been. And we're all set for what's sure to be an exciting finale to round one. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland. They won Game 6 in a rout, tying the series, but now the final test as they try to close out the series here in Game 7. And now we've reached Game 7, winner take all. You've both played in a number of these over your careers. What is the key to sealing the deal in that decisive Game 7?
Well, when it's down to a
a hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Philadelphia facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Take a look at the Cavaliers. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season. Getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry.
Man, and how fortunate are we to be a part of something like this? I mean, come on, this is playoff drama at its highest level. Where these two teams have battled, we just felt all along that this series was destined to go to distance.
I'll look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Speedy. And it's the Quick in at the shooting guard. James against George. The drive by LeBron.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. Winning an elimination game on the road is one of the hardest tasks in the NBA, if not the hardest. But when I brought that up, he said, that's something for the fans to worry about. It's still a basketball game just like any other. It doesn't change what we need to do to be successful. Kevin is right on point.
Thank you, Doris.
Tit for tat right there, guys.
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
On the wing, George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
James outside. Misses the three. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Passes it to Oubre. The three. No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Big Daddy. And Embiid pulls it down.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense stood tall there.
George takes it to a corner. That one wide left.
Almost no chance of that shot coming in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's the Cobra. And another miss by Cleveland.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And there's the foul. Goes on Julius. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Use that pick to get in close. That's 7 points for Kelly Oubre. The Cavaliers trailing. Down low, here's Mobley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
At the top of the key, Oubre. is looking for Embiid and finds him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of work. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Philadelphia's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. The pass to the court. That's it go from the wing, and that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get to one.
Here's the Cobra. 76ers getting the bucket. Fast break. Here we go. It's George on the wing. Right block shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's the quick three-pointer. No good. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Embiid. It's a pick by Love. Here's the Cobra. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The Cobra's got his first 2 points of the night. 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Such a wide-open look.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
James outside. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Can't connect from short range. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Embiid. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night. Can't get the first one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. James outside. Pass to the Cobra. Fires from 18. It's deflected.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's the quick. Inside. Speedy. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's the Cobra. There's a screen. Kicks to James, and they double up James. Here's Mobley. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Look at Cool Hands. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Feeds it to LeBron. No good from outside. The 76ers lead. Pass to Speedy. Here's the quick. There's one for three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Here's the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. Inside. Kicks it out to James. And the pass to the Cobra. There's the triple. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside, George. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Speedy. Fires from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. Big Daddy's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They set the pick. LeBron drives in. Here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And the shot goes in from Embiid. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's the Cobra. To the middle. Here's Love. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Big Daddy. Young comes in for Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for the Cobra. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in. Nerlens Noel comes in for Oubre. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for George. And Gordon subbed in for the Quick. Now here's Gordon. Young with the steal. At the elbow, it's Allen. To the inside. And it's Schroeder missing. 76ers trailing. Gordon with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And he misses his first shot of the game. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. James wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. To the left wing. Batum wide open. He fouls. And the 76ers get it back. Cavaliers shooting 32% to begin this game. And Young kicks to LeBron. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he commits.
And stolen by Love. Now the feed to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Love. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. James, that's a 2-pointer. And again, LeBron missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Here's Speedy. Started by Schroeder. Good on the shot. Speedy's got his 2nd basket. Cavaliers leading. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Okafor grabs the miss.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not how I do basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's James. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
He's checked in for Kevin Love. There's the screen. Here's Speedy. And Allen with the block. Here's James. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep it.
And Okafor slams it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Batum passes to Speedy. Good defensive work there by Young.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now James. With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
The 76ers trail by 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Young. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Cool Hands. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Speedy. Here's the Quick. He nails it. And we're tied up. The Quick's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Schroeder kicks to Young. Dishes it to Schroeder. Shoots from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
What hand? You broke the D down to the ground with that.
Outside, Batum. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Young dishes to Schroeder. to the wing right side. Mitchell. No good on the three. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Sinks that one from the post. Speedy's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. And Young kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Big Daddy. He feeds it to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Speedy. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Mitchell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
First free throw is good. Another look now for Cleveland. Faragel comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's the Cobra in for Dennis Schroeder. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. He hits both from the strike.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The dish now to Embiid. He kicks to George. Back to Embiid. Stolen. And Young, here we go. The pass to the Cobra. Pass to Big Daddy. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers trail by 4. Poked away. Here's the Cobra. He dishes it to Young. Buries it from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here. Down low. It's a nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Here's the Quick. Here we go. There's the bucket. Good. The Quick's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
They set the screen. Inside. Here's Mobley. Pulls off the pick and hammers it home.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something to write extra on it.
I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one.
Now, here's George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Pass to the Quick. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by George. And 11 points for the Quick.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Mitchell. He has 7. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Embiid. For Cleveland, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
Been a solid outing for Cool Hands. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Kevin Love's checked in for Big Daddy. And Mitchell drops them both.
Another trip to the strike form, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Over to the left wing. Embiid comes with a double team. Kicks it to Mitchell. There's the pass to the Cobra. Hit by Varejao. And it's sent back by George. Here's Speedy. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Speedy. Good D by Love.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's the Cobra. From 17 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. The Cobras got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A floater. Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Feeds to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They brought up their 3-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Okafor. Oubre kicks to Okafor. Passes it to Speedy. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Cavaliers leading by 10. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The quick passes to Speedy. And there's the feed to Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's sent back by George. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Noel's checked in for the 76ers. Gordon comes in for the quick. Here's Speedy. He has 6. Okafor with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. On the free throw, no good. Here's Gordon. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Speedy the pass to Okafor. Looking to end the run, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. From deep LeBron. It's hauled in by Gordon. The 76ers trail by 11. On up the court. Philadelphia moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Okafor, high post. Pass to Speedy. To the right side. They double him with Love. Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dishes it to Love. No one near him. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oubre kicks to Gordon. Gordon with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Love with the bucket. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot. During the regular season, a very strong defensive group, to say the least. LeBron James, second.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Greg, they are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
No good on that. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson is checked in for Love. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mitchell. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Batum's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Gordon. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. And it's 9 points for Speedy.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
James against Batum. from 11 feet away, and that one goes long.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Okafor with the ball. And Thompson sends it back. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. The three from LeBron. Great D that time from Batum.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Now the dish to Noel. Here's the three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Batum. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside Gordon. There's a screen by Noel. Left side Gordon. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:16 left in the first half. Schroeder passes to Thompson. They set the pick. Here's the Cobra. They get the rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 11. Over in the corner, Batum. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Noel sets a screen for Gordon. Open shot, Batum. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting.
Here's Speedy. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Gordon. He feeds it to Noel. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's James, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Speedy. No good on that last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Cleveland. It was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. 13 points and several assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
The 76ers trail by 10. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Paul George, Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Speedy, and it's the quick Inakatu.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Cavaliers making the shot. 17-foot shot on the way. And the jumper is good. The Quicks got 13.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
James against George. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and it's blood from the jump.
Down low, Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's the Cobra. He's got 8. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter of basketball. James in the post. Defended by George. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Speedy. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Puts up the baby hook. Oubre can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
LeBron drives in. Shot's good from Love. Love's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Now, here's Oubre. 7 points in the game. Goes up on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot with 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw, good, Oubre.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. Embiid with the steal. Embiid the screen. Here's Speedy. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. George pushes to Embiid. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start today.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
solid blend of aggression and athleticism drove these small forwards to lead their position in block shots during the regular season. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Free throw, good, Oubre. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. LeBron kicks to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. The Quick's got his third rebound tonight. The Big Daddy passes to the Cobra. And Embiid with the block. And George, here we go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. George has got his third basket of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the Cobra. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's George. He has 6. Love outside. To the inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's the Cobra. 10 points for him. From 17 feet out. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 10.
My goodness. How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. He is absolutely scorching.
Now here's Embiid. 8 points for him. A quick and the rejection by Love. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 7 points in the basket from Oubre. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. It's a pick by Love, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's the Quick. 13 points in the game. Speedy. The baseline jumper goes down. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead. Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to James. Here's Big Daddy, defended by George. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Talk about great numbers for Big Daddy. He's got 10 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
The first free throw is good. Then a shooter's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Philadelphia, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Oubre. And Gordon subbed in for Speedy. Good on both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Kicks to Embiid. Takes the 13-footer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Big Daddy's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And that one's good. Shooter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The 76ers trail by 10. And Embiid with the screen on James. And George, here we go. LeBron gets it over to Schroeder. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot. Thompson in the third. Some pretty nice work. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Nick Young's checked in for the Cavaliers. Philadelphia also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Joel Embiid, and Nerlens Noel subbed in for George. And another miss by Cleveland. And the 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside, Batum. He kicks it to Gordon. There's a screen by Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nick Young. Now the pass to the quick. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Cleveland moving it around. Allen. Up and in from the low block. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Gordon. Picked by Okafor. Gordon dishes to Okafor. And again, unable to change momentum here. Cleveland leading by 12. Schroeder kicks to Thompson. Feeds to Schroeder. Floats one. Sweet move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Cleveland, Allen. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers trail by 13. It's stolen by Schroeder. He dishes it to Mitchell. The tray. They get a bet. Allen misses the baby hook. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And he gets it to go.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The screen from Thompson. And Okafor with the block. Tries to save it, but they recover it. Good. 6 points for Allen.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Gordon. Picked by Okafor. Shot off the screen. And it's Gordon missing.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Here's the quick. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Okafor. 5 on the clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Okafor's got 5 now. Cleveland leading by 11. The feed to Mitchell. Pass to Schroeder. The screen from Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. 11 points in the game.
You know, something might have changed in the way they're defending him because he's really struggling. 1 for 7 this quarter.
Okafor, the pass to Noel. Here's the quick. Over in the corner, Batum. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And so here's Cleveland. LeBron right side. Jacks up a three. That's good. James has got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's Okafor. He has 5. 1:10 left to play in the third. On the wing, Batum. From past the arc. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The 76ers trail by 14. And it's Gordon penetrating. A runner. And there's the pass to the quick. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Anderson Varejao checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Dishes it to Schroeder. Here's Varejao. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Gordon, right wing. Picked by Okafor. Here's the quick. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
LeBron drives in. There's Schroeder. He got it. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Cleveland leading by 18. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Big Daddy. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's the Cobra in at the 1. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And so here is Philadelphia. They double him with Love. Oubre, no one around him. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now here's James. To the wing on the left. And it's Schroeder missing. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Some great play by Paul George tonight. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Now here's LeBron out to the wing. They grab their own miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And George, here we go. There's Embiid. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 16. LeBron outside. Love with the screen for James. Down low, here's Mobley, and that one stuck right through.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Embiid kicks to Oubre. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Shooter passes to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. Here's the Cobra. Pocket 6. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. George passes to Speedy. Here's Oubre. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The dish to LeBron. Love with the screen on Batum. Here's James. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 14. And here's George. Embiid the screen. Here's Speedy. Cannot hit. Good D from Love. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The Cobra passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Mobley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Mobley. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The quick, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And so he makes both from the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Speedy. Pass to the quick. Kevin Love. Wow!
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
fun. And no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Burke has some information for us, Boris.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
And thank you for that, Boris. To the inside, James. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Big-time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
The guy's not wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Embiid. Inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. 12 points for the Cobra.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's James. Pass to Big Daddy, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. He can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's the quick. Here's Speedy. The Cavaliers pull it in. Big Daddy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James with it. George picks him up. James kicks the line.
Look at what Love has done so far. 10 points and a block.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kevin Love. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Speedy. Outside, George. And stolen by LeBron. Now, Cleveland moving it up. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers trail by 17. Down low. It's picked off. The pass to Big Daddy. Sinks the three-pointer. Big Daddy's got 15 points here in the second half.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Speedy the pass to the quick. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. They get it back. Oubre down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one. And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Passes to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Speedy. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Big Daddy. The LeBron James on the wing, defended by George. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Good on the second free throw. Here's George. Pick by Okafor. Out to the right wing. The 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good for Okafor. Cleveland leading by 15. The Cobra passes to Love. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Mitchell. And Okafor with the block. George with the ball. He's picked up by James. Beyond the arc. George, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. LeBron outside. To the paint, here's Mobley, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
The 76ers trail by 17, and stolen by Love. Here's the Cobra. James outside. Pass to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. 6 on the shot clock. The Cobra passes to Mitchell. And good, as it just comes right down through the net. And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Speedy. Now Oubre kicks to George. Out to the wing. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Big Daddy passes to James. To the middle. And Love with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And that's 13 points for Kevin Love. The 76ers trail by 21. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. And so here's Cleveland. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. And James throws it down.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
It's a pick by Love. To the paint, here's Mobley. Terrific design in the pick play. He lays it in. Big Daddy's got 26 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
They double him with George. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Big Daddy. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
George passes to Speedy to the middle. It's blocked. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Speedy following the score by Cleveland. And here's the fast break. Here's Mobley. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now, here is George. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down, guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game set, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for round 2 right around the corner.